everybody, I'm Fleex, and welcome back to KeenRush's Keen 1 Insane Minimalism Leveling Challenge competition event thing. Last time we did KeenRush's own level, and now we are going to do mine. So this episode is going to be kind of a developer commentary, because I really like this level. So this is where you start, obviously. That was very vapid comment. 2 arrows, one here, leads you to a dead end, right? Look at that symbol. Does that symbol mean anything? No, not really. There's just random fires there. So, obviously, the thing to do is go the other way. This is an arrow pointing down. There is a weird inscription in the ground there, which might mean something in Chinese. Maybe? Right. And so up here, we have a whole bunch more blocks. What's up with these? You might ask. Oh, hey! This one looks kind of familiar. That is the one we saw over on the left, and all of these other ones, the ones that don't match, they got fire. You need to match the symbol. And I kind of remember some flames below a certain part of this. Sure enough, there are flames here as well. So that's kind of a training deal. And this is an informational area. So let's have a look at these things. What are these things, you ask? So this deal with one flame, we have these little holders, clamps even, with one block. Here we have the clamps again, but with a little bit of a space, and 2 fires. Count them 2, one of which I've just jumped into accidentally. Alright, let's get back there. Right, so 2 flames here. This one we can't quite get a good view of, so let's carry on a bit. And, oh hey, that looks like a way we might get up there and have a better look. Might this be a Chinese character as well? Who knows? So yes, here we have 2 blocks now, and the clamps are wider apart. There are only 2 possibilities for the things between the clamps. I wonder if this could encode a numbering system. Oh man. Yes, this is binary. It starts at the bottom with the most significant bit. So this guy has the lowest bit, or the second bit set, that is. But the least significant bit, the 1's not, so that the one I'm jumping right next to indicates 2. This one has the second and third bit set. 4 plus 2 is 6. So we have just learned a numbering system. That is going to come into play, pretty quick if I don't die. Now we get one more practice before we get pushed into the real deal. You can try to jump this, and I think you'll survive, but my intention here was for you to just hold the arrow key. And you're perfectly fine. Oh wait, never mind, I was wrong. One more training. This little compartment has a flame. Oh, and there's also a left arrow. Right. I know my directions. I totally passed first grade. And there's also a whole bunch of flames going on down there. So the top one and the bottom one have fire, but the middle one doesn't. Perhaps the fire indicates death, because fire causes death. Yeah, so you hold right and you survive. If you had done that in any of the others, or jumped, or any business like that, you'd be dead. So, now we're into the real level. You have 2 paths. It doesn't really matter which one you pick, although there is one you will have to use first. This one is not the correct one to do first, but I'll just show off a bit. Hey, we recognize this symbol. That is the symbol for the number 6. It's perfectly safe to fall down this edge as well. You'll just land right in here. Oh, hey, another symbol. We recognize this one as well. That is the number 1. And this indicates that this little platform here has the ID of 1. So that means this is 2, this is 3, 4, 5, and up here, 6. But there's no fire on these. We don't know which is the right one. So we're going to need to do a little bit more investigation, some more learning, gain some knowledge. Let's see what this path has for us. There's an up arrow. And more symbols. I recognize this symbol, and possibly that symbol? Not sure. Don't recognize that symbol. Or that one. Or possibly even this one. But anyway, the point is, there are 5 different symbols, and we don't know which tube to jump down. So let's do a little bit of exploration up here, like that up arrow said. It's a random floating deal. Firing them too, even. What else could be up here? Oh, there's a kind of chute coming down. Down there. What is that? That's the block we saw before down there. Did I see one here? Oh, I sure did. And there's one here as well, kind of to the upper right of that. More here. Hey, these are looking like they kind of form a shape, don't they? Indeed, they do. And this is just kind of a viewing area, so you can jump up here and across there if you feel like it. It's perfectly safe to jump down, because there's this shield. Another rest area. So yes, if you were to zoom out on this, you would clearly see one of those symbols down there. And sure enough, it's safe to jump down here. So we need to pick the symbol that looks like that fire. And since I am the developer, I know which one it is. It is this one. Straight through it, we're safe. Other ones would have ended in fire. You would have no choice but to throw yourself upon it. Oh, and look! Found some knowledge! Here is the knowledge we were seeking. That, ladies and gentlemen, is 4 plus 1 equals 5. So the platform we're going for is number 5, and oh, down there's the exit. So, armed with this piece of data, we can make our exit from this subquest. Jump out this chute. I think I'm going to stay on top of these because my jumping skills are not all that they can be. My jumping skills are not in the army. Whoops! I guess I should have done a better job of remembering where that fire was. Or I guess I could have just jumped straight down on the left and hopped over all the tubes. No problem, we still have the knowledge. The knowledge remains even after death. See, the effect I was going for was that of keys. Obviously, since this is a very minimalist challenge, I'm not allowed to have keys or doors or anything like that. But I can make things that you can only pass if you possess a certain fragment of information. So that's what that's about. Anyway, this is the 5th, because the top is the 6th, the bottom is the 1st. Go straight off. And that's not supposed to happen. Hang on, I tested this very thoroughly. That's awkward. That's the 6th. And this is the 5th. Okay, there we go. That's how you do that. So now we are finally at the bottom, and there's a pit down there with fire warnings, and sure enough, bottom does have fire. You do a bit of a pogo. We see a strange symbol there that's definitely not Chinese, and we see a similar symbol here. Oh look, a fire is missing. Perhaps we should use our pogo like we did with the previous symbol. And if we use it here, death. But here, not so much. There's no fire beneath that. At least that's the meaning I was going for. So anyway, take a running jump, use your pogo, and you're good. That's the effect I was going for anyway. I hope you enjoyed that kind of puzzle level. If you like puzzles and knowledge gathering and exploration like that, I highly recommend the Myst series from Ubisoft or what's it called? Cyan. Yeah. Yeah, all of them. All of them are great. I've played Myst 1, the original that is, Myst 3, and Riven, which is kind of Myst 2, the sequel to Myst. I'm working on Myst 4. I'm Fleex, playing this Insane Minimalism Leveling Pack, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.